if it were to be true, then it's actually a great reflection of an individual taking responsibility for the situation that they're in. And here's the thing, when in our lives do we actually do this? Where do we take responsibility for our circumstances, our situations, the things that go wrong, the things that don't go as planned, or maybe that upset us? Because when we do take that responsibility, it creates a massive change in our own lives. And it's our own experiences that are better than we could possibly have imagined when we take on that responsibility. So when we take responsibility back and recognize that actually everything we're experiencing, we're creating ourselves. And if it's not what we want, we get to change that. Ultimately, it all comes back to you. What I mean by this is oftentimes if something's not working for us, so let's take an example of our job. And we're working in a company and we've got a job that we like, but actually we're not happy because of our manager or of a colleague that's making our life difficult. Or it could be something that somebody has said to us. So there's all different kinds of situations. It could be even in our peer group. It doesn't have to be at work. It could be in our family. But there's things that happen where we get upset, we get frustrated, we feel that things aren't as they should be or how we want them to be. But here's the thing. Oftentimes what we'll do is we'll look to blame things that are outside of us. Oftentimes, if it involves people, we'll be blaming the other person. So we'll say that, oh, because of my manager, I'm not succeeding, or I'm not happy, or I'm not progressing. Or it's because of my colleague that I'm being held back, or they're making my life a misery. Now, I'm not to say that these things don't happen. The point here is to ask yourself, what is it that you're doing that is creating that situation? Because in some way, and this could be at a subconscious level, I'm not suggesting you show up and you're outwardly asking for these situations to occur, but oftentimes this happens as a subconscious level that we may not even realize. And as such, we're having these experiences, and often it'll be repeated, whether it's only in one aspect of our life or in other areas of our life. So sometimes you'll find that a situation or an experience or an emotion that is coming up in one area of your life is actually repeating itself in other areas too.